Hey, this is David Miller with the Miller Group of Keller Williams Realty, and the new real estate stats just came out for Orlando for the month of January, and I want to interpret that data to you and let you know what it means to you and the properties that you own. So typically in January, the sales are lower because in December, there's not as much activity because of the holidays. Well, sales for January 2020 are 16% higher than they were last year. So actually, we had a lot more sales than before. And the main reason is interest rates. Interest rates are still relatively low, probably 3.6 or so is the average for the month of January. So that's still driving the demand. Now, because of that, the inventory also is still low. Actually, it's 15% lower than it was January last year. Now, we always look at the average days on market, which is you take the total listings that we have that are active divided by how many sales. Whenever it's below 6 months is considered a seller's market. It actually went up from 2.2 months of supply to 3 months of supply. And the only reason is because sales were lower in the month of January compared to the month of December. So it's still a very strong seller's market, especially below 250. There's really not a lot of inventory out there. If we go back to the amount of sales, townhomes and villas increased 37% in the month of January compared to the previous month. And the main reason is because there's not as many single family homes. So some families are resorting to go with the smaller properties to be able to get into a property that they can own rather than rent. The affordability index is still spectacular. It's at 140%. So what that means is at 99% affordability, that means that 99% of people that make the average wage in Florida can afford the average priced home in Florida. So at 140%, that's fantastic. It is very affordable, and the main reason is because of the interest rates. Now, what does this mean to you if you own a property? Are we appreciating? Are we depreciating? If so, what perspective? Well, we're definitely appreciating. With inventory low and demand so high, that's going to cause appreciation. So the average median price right now is $245,000, and that is 8% higher than it was in January of last year. So we still have positive appreciation. We are still in the single digits, which is good. We don't want to overheat. I don't see that happening because this is the time of year that a lot of people start putting their houses on the market. But we are short on inventory. If you are thinking about selling your house, give us a call. We'd be glad to help you out. And I hope that you guys have the information you need to make the right decision. Have a great day. Thanks.